Hey, what is up, everybody? Ross Cessna from Spiritual Phoenix Studios, and I am coming at you with a free spicy tarot reading today. So, I'm going to be using Cards Against Humanity and a tarot card to give probably some pretty offensive readings. So, this isn't for the easily offended. It's going to be pretty good, but you have to have a thick skin. Also, we have Renji with us here tonight. Renji, say hello. That's her excited face as she goes back to sleep underneath the microphone. If you hear any snoring, slurping, snoring, farting, anything like that, sneezing, it's probably Renji. I'm going to switch to the tabletop view here in a second, and we will do a card for whoever's here. We got one viewer. Hello, viewer. Would you like a card? It's Alpha. Alpha is back in the house. What's up, Alpha? So, would you like a card? Hey, regulars are a good thing, you know? Having regulars means I must be doing something right. So, thanks for coming back. I'm going to give you a card, Alpha, since you're the first person here. So, you got 5,000 volts straight to the nipples, Alpha. And 10 of Cups is in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse is kind of meaning that it's not a good scenario. I honestly would have to say 50,000 volts straight to the nipples would not leave you in a very good space. So you're going to have to maybe change up what you're doing a little bit. Oop, my mom is commenting as the page, and now my camera's going wonky. Let me fix this. Sorry, that's one of the bad things about the camera is sometimes it goes ballistic. All right, we're good. Okay. And Judy says she loves a doggy, would like a card. Alpha says I resonate, so they're grateful to be back. Grateful for you, Alpha. All right, let's get Judy a card. Okay. Ooh, I skipped my protocol there, Judy. You got putting things where they go, and then the death card. Remember, this is funny. Don't take this seriously. This means you better get your shit together because you're going to die. I honestly think it means you're headed for a transformation. I'm going to give you a more offensive card because I'm not really happy with that. Okay, this is better. Going an entire day without masturbating will probably kill you. With all of the stress going on right now, you got to have some kind of way to relieve it. Stick with what's working, Judy. Honestly, one funny little thing in French, orgasm orgasm is la petite mort, and it means the little death. So hey, you know, maybe you're at peace when you do that. Stick with it. We got 5 other viewers here. Who wants a card? I can't see everybody's comments. I'm just gonna draw a card for the collective while we're waiting for somebody else to ask a question, and just ask your question. So the general card for the collective is used panties and 3 of Cups. So used panties and 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is communications. I guess that means that all of you are kind of the type of people that buy panties because you're kind of so lonely and bored. Hey King, love a reading please. Your real name's JC. All right, JC, we got a spicy reading for you. Let's see what comes up for you. Let me shuffle these up a little bit. Anybody else, feel free to jump in. I am here for 30 minutes. Happy to drop some wisdom. I don't know if it's going to be wisdom. Let's see what comes up for you. Man meat is your first card, JC. And pessimist. I honestly take this as you have very, very low confidence in men and their ability to perform in bed. Given the state of the world, I would say that that's pretty well founded. The star card actually does mean pessimism, and it's kind of like there's no frickin' hope. Man meat, we can take it as dick, or we can take it as good guys are kind of boring. Carly, we got a question for you. Any particular question or just whatever comes up, Carly? Sorry, JC, I'm just telling you like it is. Wait and see what Carly, if she has a question or what. Anybody else that is here, feel free. Whatever's clever. Okay. Sunshine and rainbows. This one's already bullshit. And Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is being opinionated or hasty. Don't rush too quickly towards sunshine and rainbows. Let me draw another card for you. Okay, a bleached asshole. That's a little bit better. Honestly, it says don't have such strong opinions about bleached assholes and don't be so quick to jump to conclusions. I guess you could take that as don't jump to conclusions over somebody that's a piece of shit and maybe made themselves look a little bit better. Be cautious. An asshole's still an asshole even if they're bleached. Okay. Now, let us get to the next person. Who else would like a card? Or I'll just draw another random one to keep the energy flowing. I have no problem doing that. Let's do that. Love reading. Okay, Lee Lash, you understand that these are highly offensive and probably not what you want for love, but we'll still do it. Okay, first card. How bad your daughter fucked up her dance recital. That might be a hard one. And the Eight of Swords. You can't escape whatever happened, whatever else somebody did. Eight of Swords is about like escapism and denial. Or actually, I take that back. In this sense, it's about feeling trapped. In reverse, it's about escapism. There's a feeling trapped in something else that somebody did. Let's get you a funnier card, though. Okay. A bird that shits human turds. Right now, there's a situation that is really, really jacking you up. And it's a little problem that's having really big consequences, and you can't escape from it. You just have to remember that the problem's actually really little. You're just making it more disturbing than it needs to be. But a bird that shits human turds is pretty freaking scary, so I understand. Yeah, Judy, you only get one shot at this crazy thing called Spicy Tarot readings, but I will give you an extra reading for a tip if you are interested, or we can do a general one and you can see if it applies to your situation. I'm here for 23 more minutes. One cool thing about Renji, my dog, is she makes a really good table for me to shuffle the cards on because I have to like stack them differently. All right, let's do another card. Oh my god. I might have to draw the... I'm going to draw the line at that one. I don't know that that's cool to put out there. Okay. That's the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Agriculture. You're not growing shit. That means that you're... financially, you're kind of fucked. Agriculture is really growth and habits that help things. Ten of Pentacles is really financial stability and good things. Yeah, Judy, if this was your love reading, you'd be kind of shit because it's basically saying your garden, how you're approaching situations is not going to produce anything of meaning or value. So just keep that in mind. So Jess, this is you a card, but this is with Cards Against Humanity. If you're cool with that, happy to do so. So this is only one free question, too. You have two there. Will you be staying in your relationship is the question. Spectacular abs. Hold on, that card is just the one that we just had. And King of Wands. So what this says is your guy's going to run off with somebody with spectacular abs. And again, these are meant to be offensive. That's not really that offensive, though. Let's keep going. The glass ceiling, no. That one's not offensive. Or, here's the other one. An unwanted pregnancy might be how you keep them. The old keep a mofo baby. So, that's what you got. Hope that helps. Okay. Back to a general reading while we're waiting for the chat to populate. And just to have more readings are not like this. This is just a special thing that I do for something fun. My normal readings are actually generally pretty good advice. So for the collective, 5 of Pentacles, or 5 Cups, and Cards Against Humanity. This is actually super funny. 5 of Cups is about like regret and loss. This is people like regretting the loss of Cards Against Humanity. Like, this is horrible. How bad is this? Let's get another card for regret and loss. That one's not that good. Many bats. Some of these are wild. The illusion of choice in late-stage capitalist society is causing to loss. That's like really true, and it's so funny that I'm like actually crying. That hurts. That hurts. So 20 more minutes. We can get some more people. Where's my face or my YouTube people at? There's been not one person on from YouTube yet. YouTube's scared. So I have an app where I'm streaming at multiple places if people are wondering why I'm mentioning YouTube. Okay, we'll just do another card instead of me talking. The Russians. I'll blame this on the Russians. King of Swords in reverse. The Russians aren't actually in control of this. So kings are authority, swords are the mind. This is usually somebody who's kind of losing their shit. I guess this means that the reason that this is kind of a slow night is the Russian propaganda machine has won. Or people are all fucked up because of their daddy issues. One or the other. One or the other, right? Okay, let's see what else we got. I'm going to have to stop and take a drink of water in a second. So I live on the 3rd story in my apartment, and while it's only 60 degrees outside, it feels about like 90 degrees in here. And yeah, gotta love it. Okay, that one already came up. An erection that lasts longer for an hour than 4 hours, and the Emperor. Honestly, that's probably why dude's sitting down, because he has like that really weird, I got a boner, don't want to stand up and walk vibe going on. But the Emperor is about stability and structure. And I guess if you're able to hold it up for 4 hours, that's some intense stability. The other way we could look at this is life is going to keep fucking you. Maybe that's what we'll say. That's what we'll say and move on. And with that, I'm going to pause and take a drink. So who is all still watching? I see that there's 2 people. It's kind of quiet, not hearing anything. Anybody? Anybody? One person. Okay. So away she goes. Shuffle these bad boys up and we'll do another one. Yeah, these 6 o'clock ones just are not vibing that much. Okay, boogers. I just drew that card. Hey, what is up? If you want a card, feel free to ask for one. Boogers are keeping you up at night. Wow. I don't know what to tell you on that. That's pretty intense. Let's see what else we got. Balanced breakfast might help reduce some of your anxiety. I can see that. I can see that. So the other person who just joined, do you want a card or have a question? Please ask a question. Anybody? If it stays slow like this, I'm just going to hop off of here. So does anybody want a card? Anybody feeling it? Okay. Seeing Grandma naked. Oh, that card is one I just drew. Let me do that. Wow, that's creepy as hell. Seeing Grandma naked makes somebody happy. I'm pretty sure that they have therapy for that. Or maybe it's after seeing Grandma naked, anything that isn't that is okay. And the world is a better place as a result of that. I don't know. That's the best I got. So, let's keep on going. Elderly Japanese men are not making somebody very happy. Page of Cups is about synchronicities. In reverse, it's about illusion and fantasy. So maybe this is somebody's having fantasies about elderly Japanese men. Stephanie, will you and Salius work things out? puppies. That one's boring. Let's see what you get. Oop. So trying to work things out with them is going to be like drinking out of the toilet. But if you really want to continue to invest in that, yes. That's what I got for you, Stephanie. I wish I had a better answer. Doesn't seem like they're necessarily a good fit. Okay. Anybody else? Bueller? Bueller? So I'm gonna shuffle these cards up a bit. It's wild that this is busier at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon when I've done it. Okay. Current situation right now for everybody is like David Bowie flying in on a tiger made of lightning. So that means pretty unexpected, pretty wild. There's going to be a lot of opportunities where there's going to be situations like David Bowie flying in on a tiger made of lightning. 6 of Pentacles, 6s are about growth. Pentacles are the material world. This is about generosity. There's going to be a pretty surprising and wild thing occurring in your life that's going to make you happy, right? And that's what we all want. Keep this going. Might have to switch to face cam a bit so you guys can see how much this room makes me sweat. I also don't think that having a light on, like a photography light, actually helps. The miracle of childbirth and the hanged man. Oh wow. So it's about being uncomfortable and getting a different perspective on something. The miracle of childbirth is somebody might need to change their perspective on life. Okay, this one's better. So we're contemplating the miracle of childbirth and the death of the universe. So if you don't know what the inevitable heat death of the universe, it's basically the theory that eventually, because the universe is expanding, the stars will move so far apart that things will be so cold, and then eventually too, all the stars will burn out. So the universe will become completely cold and uninhabitable. Beautiful, 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 right? Okay. And I just ruined everybody's night. Hopefully y'all can forget about the thermal heat death of the universe. Move on to smaller problems. How did that just happen? I just shuffled these and that card came up on top again. We'll do one more. Then I think I am going to call it quits. A 3-way with my wife and Shaquille O'Neal. Ended up leaving you single. Make sure if you get into a love triangle that you are the more dominant person. That you hold sway. And Exina Maldonado. Yeah, I got you. You got a reading. We got you. What's your question, Exina? Remember, these are super offensive. Shoot your shot. And if you're watching on YouTube, a subscription helps because I do readings daily, and they're not always like this. Sometimes there really are serious ones. But all right, Xena, I'm just going to draw a card while you're waiting because you're the last person because nobody else is coming in. Not going to use that one because that'll get people offended. Hot cheese is your first one. And pentacles. Don't invest your fortune in hot cheese. Now, we're going to give you another card because that's not that offensive. Kanye West isn't. He's offensive, but not for the right reason. Axe body spray is just kind of sad. That one's just sad. Wow, a lot of these are not as good as I was hoping. That's a Yeah, with as serious as a question of that, like, I'm honestly going to stick with hot cheese as your answer and not give you a super offensive one. Um, how does he feel? He doesn't really have the capacity to feel. And yeah, we're going to end it on that note. Like, this is not the good type of reading for that type of question when you're sad, because this is just going to make you feel worse. Hi, Manya. How are you doing? I'll do a card for you real too, Manya. I will say this, Xenia, you deserve way better than that. Don't stay in that kind of situation and don't tolerate that shit. I get a lot of people that come to me for readings about love triangles and stuff, and the general answer is you deserve better, and there's no sense in staying in that. Manya, you want a card? You're the last person here, so I'm going to read for you and then hop off. All right, Manya, I haven't heard nothing from you. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. I hope you have a good, and I'll do this again soon. Peace.